No, it doesn't have to be negative, but most people has a negative emotional home. No, it doesn't have to be negative, but most people has a negative emotional home. Growing up, people doesn't know who I am. I grew up with a family without my mom and my dad. I grew up in a family where, my grandparent was taking care of me, and then at the end they passed away very quickly. So that I bounced around from uncle and auntie's home. One thing that I always felt like if I died today, nobody would notice that I died. And when I was coming to the state, again, at the time, we don't have Skype, we don't have Facebook, we don't have all that. I noticed that even if I don't call back for a month, nobody actually will call me. Because one, obviously now I realized that one is they don't know how to call. Two is sometimes they're just not tech savvy, so they are not calling me. Three is they just really trust me, so they are not checking up on me as much as like my cousin or anybody else. My emotional home at that time was always very negative. I was actually depressed, I think. And I just feel like I need to feel important. Yeah, that's why. Because I just need to feel that I'm important, because what was in my head is, if nobody called me in 30 days, if I passed away or somebody grabbed me, nobody would know. For 30, 60 days, nobody would recognize I was gone. So then I become an entrepreneur. Every processes that I created, everything have to come through me. So to a point where I couldn't breathe, because if I'm not here for 5 minutes, everything that I need to do in my organization stop, because everything need to go through me, because I need to feel connected. I need to feel that significant. I need to feel that I'm that important. So I created the company subconsciously based on that. And one day I realized that, wow, my emotional home is actually worries and stress too. And there's a couple of days that everything went well, right? I started to learn about email, like creating systems, creating processes, and I started to trust my people, right? But then there's this couple of days that I was like, what's going on? What happened? Nothing goes wrong that day, right? Nothing goes wrong. And I was freaking out. My heart is like, what is going on? Because then I realized that because I'm so into the emotional home of stress and worries. That day, there's nothing for me to worry about or stress about, because I did such an amazing job to delegate, and my VA are doing amazing.